Welcome to another episode with Mhlo Trail Scout 22. If you are seeing this beautiful landscape, that means you made it back to the channel. And if you are coming through for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. This is Swaziland, known as ESwatini. This is the kingdom of Swaziland, and I am taking a chill up on the top of the off-track ESwatini, hosted by Jason, a very helpful guy, a very outgoing guy. I was very amazed with his hospitality when I came through, and yeah. This is the episode where I'm taking a chill just to reboot my mind and soul, and I chose the right destination. This place is so open with big rocks and many places that you can hike. The nicest thing is you just pick the crest of the mountain and just hike up in the nowhere with no markings. Loved it here. Let's take it right back where it began. Once you see the sky at the end of the bonnet, you know we are taking a standing incline going into off-track campsite. And Jason just came to the rescue. You on camera, rolling.
Hey, shit. I gotta look fresh now, bro.
How's it, bro?
Good, you guys.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too. You made it.
I made it.
Somewhere.
I just came to collect my t-shirt, and I came to collect my cap. Soon as we started driving in, the road started to show that it's gonna be a 4x4 track going all the way up. Already by this time I had engaged 4x4 because yeah, it was fun and exciting. Jason had to come all the way down to meet me halfway so that he can take me right into the campsite, as the Google Maps is not so accurate at this point. So chances of getting lost, of which it did happen that I get lost before I could meet up with Jason, I had to give him a call and send him a number of landmarks that I could see. But yeah, eventually we made it, and we're just heading up to the campsite right now. Arriving at off-track, it becomes an off-track as soon as you hit it, because yeah, it's 4x4 all the way, and the amount of rocks around this area is enormous. It's the South African president, famous name, I mean word, enormous. Each and every gate you find closed. You leave it closed. Made it to the campsite and I just took a stroll. And the views are insane up in here.
So we got this from a chap down in Kimberley who makes them in his garage at home, I suppose.
It's a cool invention.
It's a simple donkey boiler type thing, just runs on gas through the little copper pipes on the inside.
And how long does it take? I mean, kicks in to get hot?
30 seconds.
30 seconds, that's not
Quicker than your geyser at home.
Yeah.
And this is the most reused piece of insulation tape I've ever owned in my life.
Just made it to the off-track campsite and now heading to the Sunset Rock just to have a glimpse of the sunset, just because arrived here just in time. I don't know if I want to climb up this rock and be on top there, or can just be here. And there's the sun going, and the sun goes down. As the sun goes down. Off track 4x4 sunset, but this is the first one. Looking forward to the one tomorrow if the weather behaves, but yeah. Waking up at off track ESwatini for the first time took my breath away. The sunrise, the still of the wind, the mist covering the landscape. It's just an art to wake up to. I couldn't believe my eyes, but yeah, this is how my bedroom becomes so big. I always say my bedroom is big, and this is what I mean about it. You can imagine waking up in kind of places like this. It is the morning and gotta get active somehow. Taking a hike to Sibebe Rock. And at the back there, where you can see the Jojo tank on the rock, that's the campsite. We're about 7 minutes in the hike and we go. Maybe we check out some caves here, I'm advised, and then continue to the Sibebe Rock, which is about an hour and a half hike going in, an hour and a half coming back. There's no marked trail here, so you just use an eye pointer and then find your way. Let's see how this works out. Already we're gonna be climbing up here. Just minutes in, and there's a cave here that we just came from the top. Looks kind of sketchy going down here. Maybe we'll try this way. Found the cave. Well, by the look of things, we can't put a tent here because if it rains, this becomes some sort of a riverbed. But for shelter, hiding. It's a nice cave. We keep going. Love the rocks. And that's where the cave is at. Since there is no trail, we just bundu bashing. We're gonna hike up here on this big granite. And maybe there up in the edge, crawl up. Then we would have made a way. I mean, look at this beauty. We come from that side over there, and we still go in. It's freedom up in the mountains. We've been bundu bashing up, down the rocks to a point whereby we had to turn back, and it's just so nice because you just pick your way, point with your eyes, and you make it a trail. There's no markings, there's no pathways, but you can see the background, the rocks everywhere. You can just pick any rock and be on top of it and feel like saying, the world is mine, can't you see? I found this rock. It's called an ugly old man. It's somehow forming like a old grumpy man. Just got a nice puff adder. I had to go out for supplies to the shops, and then while making way, and then I reached this nice fat, chubby puff adder, glowing puff adder. Take a look at this, beautiful. And it just paused there for me to capture it nicely. They didn't even bother about me coming any close. But yeah, this is the beauty of the nature. Take care of these, as they can vanish somehow if you keep killing them. So yeah, they don't bother you if you don't bother them. And the ladies that were just coming down the road saw me capturing it, and they were like, kill it for us, kill it for us. I'm like, no, we don't do such. The most amazing part of this snake is that it can just move straight forward in a straight line. I don't know how it does that, but it looks so beautiful. It's the kind of freedom you get in the backcountries. It's so bushy out here, and you've got kids so happy to see a car, and they are just running behind. And this is what life used to be. Our parents never parented us. They just opened the doors for us to go and play outside. As I was driving back, I just thought I should just capture the way going into off-track ESwatini, and so you can just have a a picture of how much effort does it take to get up there, and the kind of the road, even though the video is moving too fast, but you can follow through with your eyes. It is a nice place which is located just on top of a small village beneath it. As I was driving up, I came across the guy who had a car that is broken down. The prop shaft came off and he requested me to help him tow it to the yard because he was afraid that maybe some guys can just ban it if it's just on the side of the road like it is. So yeah, I drove up and started the fire, and then drove back down to go and tow him to his yard. At this point I had made fire and started driving back down to go and assist Baba Magagula. Yeah, it's Magagula. Yes. I made the way down to go and assist him, and it didn't take long before I had to pick him up, and yeah, we went for it.
Youngsita leya vilakade siyabuya leya imoto yithi lapha endazini bule khiphela proper shaft manje kunalabafana labanegangaganga abangala, so ngiyathi ngeke akhone kulala, ngeke akhone. Ngiyabona kuma-Toyota lokukhulu kuma-Hilux lokuma-4x4 lomhlobo omdala nakho lokho kunemadla lokho kwake kwadonsa lenye lengaka kuyithatha ngendazi nina ntoba ngethuka mina ngathi hawu kanti i-4x4 kunasijikela manje ngibona le shop khona ukuthi yakhona kusuka lena. That's my worry. Sikodwa za Jason disaster khona mara nje incane le moto so shona lapha kule dzinzi jike sithi.
Okay, we just managed to come up this hill over here, and we are towing this car now to the yard. I'm gonna go Magagu. At this point I was towing him, and I was also thinking about the sunset which was just about to happen. But yeah, I had to help him out, and I do this for free. I normally don't want to receive a reward for helping out. I mean, the only thing we can do is to be kind to one another and make this place a better place. I was very impressed with the ghost donkey, the way it made it so easy to tow this car up the hill. Consider the fact that we started at the sharp corner, but it felt like nothing. Didn't even feel like towing a trailer. But yeah, the ghost donkey at its best.
Great man, you're a good driver, eh?
Made it back just in time for sunset. Then I had to take that moment, the best way I know how, to sundown. And this place is amazing. Once you visit Swaziland, make sure to visit Off-Track ESwatini. I will leave the details on the description below so that you can make your own bookings. Jason will be very helpful to help you navigate to get to this spot. What a sunset. Just another epic sunrise. Crispy morning, but the sunrise was showing off here. Well, it's a beautiful morning. The sky is clear and it is the Off-Track ESwatini campsite, and I've just had a spoil of choice of which spot to choose to enjoy this beautiful sunrise. Yeah, I don't know, this place is amazing with the amount of rocks surrounding it and being on the top with spectacular views. And the morning is very nice and still, very calm. I have been walking around on those big rocks trying to find a better spot to watch the sunrise, but you just have so many options here and time ends up flying and the sun goes up just before you can settle down and soak it in. But yeah, it's been a beautiful morning. I'm just gonna make coffee now and spoil myself some more. What more can you want?
Well, there you go, sir. Thank you very much for visiting.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your travels. And we'll see you again. Next time, bring some more people. And we'll set up some more adventure routes.
It will be a club thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure you saw those guys where I travel with to the Namakwa and stuff.
Yeah. There's a good crew.
I'm doing sort of a Reiki route.
Yeah.
So when I host them, then
at least you know what you're doing when you get this side. Yeah. How much to pay for speeding fines and how much to pay for
all those kind of things.
Corruption this side.
But we are never over the speed limits. I mean, we drive donkeys.
Yeah.
That's a game, man.
It's a pleasure. Absolutely, man.
Sure.
Time to tag and bag. Tag and release. You got the sticker, but off track on your horse.
There we go.
You've been tagged. You can now be released.
This is it. Wrapped up the packing and now ready to hit the road to the next destination, and off track ESwatini is the best destination you can visit. Nice sunrise, nice sunset. You get the sunset around about that rock there. It's a sunset rock, and then right this side is where the sunrise is, so you get spoiled in the afternoon and in the morning. And also the roads coming up here are exciting if you are a person who likes 4x4ing. I came at a time where the roads have been roughed up by the rain, so yeah, it's been exciting. Now I will close it here, and thanks to Jason and thanks to Marius Roberts for that episode that ended up getting me up here to experience this lovely place. It's once again Swaziland off track. Sharp. Baba Makagula.
Yey babezuma.
Njani na?
Suma swebile lele njani?
Silale kahle kakhulu wena.
Unanga umphako wendlela.
Awusibonge baba.
Ubheka mani.
My reward for towing the vehicle for Baba Makagula was fresh from the garden spinach that he had to cut for me, and I didn't want anything, but he had to insist on giving it. And yeah, what a guy, what a nice village people. These people round about here, they are very friendly, and I know I'm gonna get back again to this area.